All right, good evening. So we'll just start because I won't be able to wait for everybody. Before I start, I'd like to know on a scale on beginner, intermediate, and advanced, what level are you in data? What I'm sharing.
Yeah, let me say I'm a beginner.
All right, so you do understand what you understand what exploratory data analysis is, because basically that's what the tag says.
Oh, so, can you hear me?
I
Just to be
can
sure.
You're very audible. I can hear you. Do you understand what exploratory data analysis is? Have you gone through the tasks for this week? All right. All right, welcome back. Sorry, I noticed your network is bad. Can you hear me? Fumi, can you hear me? Okay.
Hello, are you there?
So for this particular task, we'll be using exploratory data analysis. And then we'll be writing a technical report. Welcome, Simi.
Yeah,
Um, Simi, please, on a scale of beginner, intermediate, and advanced, what level are you at in data analytics? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear
I don't
me,
know. The network keep logging me out. I don't know.
can you move to another place? Probably where you are, the network is bad. Can you move?
I've tried. I've been walking around since trying to. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully, it's better now. Okay.
All right, so I'll just run through exploratory data analysis, EDA, very quickly, then
Eh,
work on the project since you said you're beginner. All right, so it's a very, very important step. It involves basically just looking at the data. That's not
Oh,
what EDA is all about. You have to look at data, you have to understand the data, and then you visualize the data and to understand its main features, to find the patterns, and to discover how different parts of the data are connected. Please, if you stop hearing me at any point, do let me know. And if I'm very fast, also do let me know so that I can calm down. All right, so EDA helps to spot unusual data or outliers, and usually done before starting more detailed statistical analysis. or building models. So yeah. And then you might wonder why EDA, because you're like, why not just go straight into the analysis? EDA helps you to understand the data set because, like I said, you have to start by looking at your data set. EDA helps you to identify hidden patterns and the relationship between different points, which help in model building. EDA helps to spot errors or unusual data points that could affect your results. And unusual data points are known as outliers. And then it helps you to decide which features are most important for building your models. Yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of models because I work with Python mainly. So model is basically what I do. Majorly three types of EDA
I
process,
can't
but we
hear
have
you.
data analysis. We have result analysis. That's where you do quantitative by quantitative. That's where you have the bar chart, the histogram, the mean, the median, the mode, variance, the standard deviation, and the likes. And then you have the bivariate. That's qualitative by, I think that's qualitative by qualitative. Yeah, correct? That's scatter plots, line graph. And then you have the multivariate, that's where you have pair plot. Yeah, you also have violin plot under bivariates. So and then the other techniques, you have the spatial analysis, that's majorly used for geographical analysis. You have the test analysis, and then you have time series analysis. All right, so steps in performing this EDA, because HND task this week is actually EDA and technical writing. Number one, what is the business goal? Like you have to create research questions for yourself while looking at this data set. What variables in the data, or what do they represent? So you from the data set that I'm already sharing the screen, you can see let me just go back to the screen. You can see ship mode, you can see segment, you can see country. So does this variable represent? And what type of data do we have in our set? Is there any visible data quality issues or any limitations? And then is it domain restricted? Like is there a place is restricted and all? So that's the first step. The first step is we have to understand the problem and the data. The second step is you import and you inspect the data. So I'll be using purely Excel for this since it's majorly EDA they said we should do. There's no need to go too deep into Power BI or any other analytical tools. So you have to load the data, which I have done. Please do we know how to load data so that I know if I have to start from the beginning when I'm doing the analysis? Simi and Fumi, do you know how to load data? Maybe we should actually. So we have to load the data. We have to examine the size. We have to check for missing values. We have to identify the data types for each variables, and then we have to look for errors. And then the third step is handling missing data. And then the fourth step is where we explore data characteristics. We calculate the mean, the median, the mode, the standard deviation, skewness, especially for the numerical variables. And then we have to perform data transformation where we do scaling, encoding, mathematical transformation. This basically is Python, and I don't think we have to do that. And then we need to visualize our data relationship. We check the categorical variables, we check the numerical, and we check.
Sorry, sorry, sorry,
All right. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
sorry, hello.
I'm too fast.
Oh, please, can you start? I didn't get, yeah, I didn't get the steps you were mentioning. Sorry.
Step by step, we have to understand the problem and the data. The second step, we have to
Sorry,
import.
you said the first step.
We have to understand the problem, the data, the problem of the data. Why are we um going through this data. What is the problem we're looking to solve? What's the business goal? What does this data represent? Those are type of questions we need to ask ourselves while we're trying to understand the data set, and we import and inspect the data. We handle missing data. We explore the data characteristics. We perform data transformation. I said we won't be doing that. And we visualize data relationship using frequency table, bar plots, pie charts. As for categorical, for numerical, we do histogram, box plot, Boolean plot density. And then relationship, we have scatter plot, correlation, and matrices. We won't be doing that also. And then handling outliers, we do interquartile range, set scores. I don't know, we won't be doing that. Then we have to communicate our findings and insights. That's where our technical writing comes in. So we clearly state the goals and the scope of our analysis. We provide context, the background, so that we help other people reading our work understand what we actually did. And then we need to show visualization, not just to write, we need to show visuals to back up our insights, support our findings. We need to highlight the key insights, the key patterns, the anomalies we discovered. We need to mention any limitation at all that was faced during the analysis. And then we need to suggest the next steps or areas that need further investigation. So that'll be all for all my grammar that I've been speaking. That's like a very brief understanding of what EDA is, exploratory data analysis, which is what they've asked us to do. So the first step, understanding the data. I don't know if you've gone through the data. Have you gone through the data sets? Were you able to go through the data set?
I guess I'm just going through it.
Oh,
Yes, I am going through it. We have is it yes, I've gone through it,
okay.
but not really.
Oh, okay. All right, so our data set has, let me open my Word document that I wrote down. Our data set has 13 columns and 9,996 rows. So, and we have our ship mode, we have our segment, we have country, we have city, we have state, we have postal code, we have region, we have category, subcategory, sales, quantity, discount, and profit. So from this data set, what can we bring out from this? What questions are we possibly supposed to answer? Can you like give examples, some questions that we can answer with these data sets that we have? Did you get my question?
I didn't get it though. I went off. The network locked me out, so I just logged in again.
All right, I was asking from the data sets, you said you've gone through it. What possible questions are we expected to answer? Yeah, 9,994 rows and 13 columns. What possible questions are we expected to answer?
Okay.
Did you get the question now?
Okay, I guess we can answer. Yes, yes. We can answer questions like what are top selling products?
Okay, top selling products.
Yes. Okay. Do discounts actually affect profit or not? Or what
Does
effect
this
does discount count as on profit?
affect profits? Okay,
Yes.
what question do you feel we can look through?
Then we can check which shipment mode is more effective
More
for delivery.
effective,
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Which shipment mode? What else? What else? Okay, we can check our states, the states that is providing us the highest or the states where we have our highest sales.
highest sales by states.
Yes, and in that state, which of the product is selling more like that, something like that. Right.
Okay. And then products. Okay, what else?
Mm, what else? Let me see quantity. Okay, which of yeah, highest quantity product? Then does the quantity equal? How will I put it?
Does the quantity
Does the
equate?
number of quantities to the profit? Yeah. Yeah, which of the product has the highest profit? Which of our products produce the highest profit? And which is the best selling?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So let's begin. I already like imported the data set, so we'll just start with the analysis. And we'll be using pivot table.
Okay. Excel. Okay.
Yeah, Excel pivot table. Okay. Um, let me just take you
Oh,
something to show you something. No, 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 no. Not, not. Power Pivot. Power Pivot shows you a lot of data even before you start. So even before you start Power Query, sorry, what is it? Even before you start the analysis, it gives you a lot of insights. What what let's just check it out. And it will help us answer some questions already. Right. So from I don't know, can you see it very clearly? Are you
yes, I
still
can see
there?
it.
Okay, so we can see that there is no empty for the ship mode. We don't have any empty row, and we have 100% validity. So, and we have four distinct ship mode. So if we click on it, we can see it. We can see standard class, we can see second class, we can see first class, and we can see same day. So you ask a question, what is the most used ship mode? That's one of the questions you asked. From here, we can already see it is standard class. That's one of the good
Yes,
things.
I must use shift mode.
Yes, that's one of the good things. So you can see standard class was most used. Um, now for the segments, we have three distinct segments. We have the customer, we have the corporate, and we have
Ah,
public. For the segments,
that's okay.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, the country. This sample, this superstore data is strictly restricted to the United States, which is clear here. For the city, we have 174 distinct cities, and we have 45 unique ones. Okay. And New York City stands out. That's lovely. My time is almost going. For the states, same thing. We have 40 distinct and we have 2 unique. For the postal code, that's a lot, but there's no missing value. For the region, we have four distinct: east, west, central, south. For category, we have 3: office supplies, furniture, technology. And office supplies carries the most. And for subcategory, we have 7.
Hello.
And then for sales, which is numerical, quantity with also numerical, discounts also numerical, profit also numerical. So from all this, we can see so from here we can see that we do not need to from Power Query, we've been able to get our analysis. Like from this we've been able to tell that we've been able to tell the characteristics and the details of each of our columns without starting the analysis proper. So on our next video, we'll work on the analysis itself. to be able and then write our technical report. So we'll be able to share the insights we gained from these data sets. Thank you for staying up until this time. See you.